Hi dear Aries, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal love reading for all the Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising from 17th till the 23rd of August 2026. Rules can be reversed also, and if it is not resonating, this is definitely not your story, okay? Don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the reading. For personal reading healing session, check out the description box, you'll find the links below. And for tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono Masterclass 2, links are given below. So, let's start. Your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now at this present moment, Aries. Your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now at this present moment. We have the Seven of Cups. This person is utterly confused about the situation. They are not able to understand what the actual heck is going on. Maybe they're keeping a lot of options open, or there are lots of things going on in within this dynamics right now, and they're feeling super confused and super disoriented in the situation in this dynamics. Let's clarify. The Seven of Cups. Come here, come here, come here. Let's see. So we have the Lovers and the Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, they certainly have a choice between you and something else or someone else, and they're feeling like they're not able to make the choice or decision here, but like with whom they should proceed further. Like there's a commitment kind of energy, there's a marriage commitment, long term partnership kind of energy that is making them feel very confused between the choice for the choice that they have regarding the situation, and they feel like making this choice with a lot of maturity, with a lot of groundedness, and by understanding all the pros and cons and positives and negatives and everything, meanwhile keeping this belief system of theirs or cultural background of theirs in their head. Okay, so they feel like they have to make a choice or decision, but between you and something else or someone else. Maybe their family is their priority, their religion is their priority, their belief system is their priority. So they feel like they have to make the choice by keeping a lot of things in their mind, and they feel like making the right choice or right decision here by being very mature, very grounded, very sorted. Okay, this is a very logical kind of energy from their side. Let's see, what do you feel about this particular person or situation from your side, Aries? The Magician. From your side, you're manifesting something. From your side, you feel like you should manifest something. Let's clarify the Magician here. We have the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. Yes, you are manifesting this energy of lot of self love, self care, self healing, and keeping your guards up as much as possible from every person, situation, or thing that is not allowing you to be free and independent and be happy by yourself. So you are choosing yourself over everything else and everyone else, and you're manifesting this energy of keeping your boundaries strong and guards up as long as you can, because you feel like you should not be in the wrong kind of commitment, wrong kind of energy, because you might have given your effort, time, and energy to something that was not good, that was not meaningful, and now you have learned your lesson, and now you are feeling like you should not settle for anything less than what you deserve. Hmm. So there are no energies towards a specific person, it's mostly towards yourself. Let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them, Aries? The Chariot. From your side, from this person's perspective, what they want is the Chariot. They want to have this energy of control. This person wants a my way and highway kind of energy, and they want the control over the whole situation. The Chariot is the card of making something happen out of determination, like no matter what, this is going to be like this only, I'm going to get it done, I'm going to make it happen. That is the strong determination they have. And let's clarify this before I'm going to say anything more about it. Let's clarify the Chariot as their intentions here. We have the High Priestess, the Page of Wands, the Judgment. They want to plan their next action in silence. Huh? This person doesn't want to let you know about their plans, about their feelings, about their thoughts, about what's going on in the background. They want to keep things cordial with you, friendly with you. They want to keep things going with you, but they don't want any kind of accountability or pressure or any kind of seriousness in the situation right now. Again, they are ready to release a lot of situations, people, things out of their system, out of their energies, but they are not very sure about you, that they should let you go or they should keep you around. That's why they want to keep things friendly and keep things going. Yes, this is what I thought. So they want the control over this situation, that if they want to let you go, they will let you go. If they want to keep you in their life, they will keep you in their life. They're not even uh, trying to understand your point of the story. They're not even considering the fact that maybe you are not interested, or you also are a human being and all that. They're like, yeah, they might be, but I am going to decide. I am going to have the final say. This is what their intentions are. Let's see, what do you want from this particular person or situation from your side, Aries? We have the Seven of Wands. From your side, you just want to be in this defensive mode. It might seem like a defensive mode to others, but you just want to take a stand for yourself. You want to fight for what you think is right for you. Okay, you don't want to lower down your standards, or you don't want to uh, lower down your guards because somebody else is not able to understand your point, or you have to belittle yourself because of somebody else's needs and demands. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Swords. Yes, you just want peace in your life, and slowly but surely you want to get out of this manipulations and cheatings and lying, and the game, the blame game, and everything that keeps on happening in the situation again and again and again, especially behind your back. You're done with these games. You're done with this manipulation and cheating. You're done with this person treating you as an option. Whenever they want to come back, they can. Whenever they want to leave, they can. You just want to be done with all these things, and you just want to be at peace with yourself, and you just want to take a stand for what you think is right for you and what you deserve. So slowly but surely you want to get out of this vicious cycle of manipulation, cheating, lying, and being in a situation that you know is not good for you. It was actually never good for you, but now you are realizing it on a deeper level, that this situation, this person is not the right one for you, and you just want to take a stand for yourself, and you just want to move forward in your life. Let's see what could be the possible outcome here for you guys till the 23rd of August 2026. We have the Six of Wands here. It's like keeping yourself as the center of attention of your world and moving forward. Okay. Mostly it's like going to be, the spotlight is going to be on you. It's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Let's clarify the Six of Wands as the potential outcome for you guys. We have the Page of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Stars. Yes, you are distancing yourself from the situation. As far you are leaving the situation very, very slowly but surely, you are moving forward, leaving the situation behind, remaining very optimistic, positive, and open to the idea of deep rooted healing and working on yourself. And that is going to show up in your 3D world as glow. People are going to ask you what you are doing differently these days, what is happening. You have changed a lot, your energies have shifted a lot, you are no longer the same kind of person they were used to be with. Hmm? So there is going to be a glow up in your energies, because you are distancing yourself from something or someone that's not good for you or meant for you anymore, and you're healing on a deeper level, and people are going to notice it. Some people might even get inspired from your story, from your glow up, and they might ask you what you are doing. Let's see the guidance for you guys for this situation for this week, Aries. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, waiting and watching and hoping for this person to come back around with a positive energy and giving you everything that you deserve might or might never happen, Aries. So don't wait for somebody else to change. Shift your own energy, shift your own vibrations, create your own happiness, create your own uh, happy go lucky life, because you are responsible for your own happiness and you are responsible for your own miseries. As long as you are okay with the idea of creating your own happiness, not depending on other anyone else for your own life, for your own happiness, for your own miserable energies. What the hell is wrong with me today? I'm so confused. The moral of the story is, if you want to be happy, take the charge of your life in your own hands, create your own happiness. Nobody else is going to be responsible for that. Stop waiting for somebody to come up in your energies with the right kind of energy, with a healed kind of energy, because that might or might never happen. What are you going to do if it is never going to happen? Are you going to like die or something? Are you going to punish yourself for the rest of your life? Stop waiting, start creating. Okay, so let me answer one of your questions related to this particular situation of your life. This portion also might or might not resonate. If it does, good. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Just let it be. I'm going to give you 15 to 20 seconds to get the answer. If that's not enough for you, you can pause and unpause whenever you feel like. So let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space. Keep it short, simple, and precise, and your time starts now. Okay, so the answer to your question is let go. Let go. Okay, come on. At first glance, this card might seem to be suggesting that you give up your current pursuit, but that is not the message. Instead, it suggests that you let go of your attachment to the subject of your question and cease clinging, striving, and grasping. This let go card asks you to learn to love with an open hand, let universal flow come and go as it desires, and trust all is for your highest good. Something that is held and squeezed and restricted cannot grow or flourish. Release your troubles and desires to the divine and trust in spirit to find the perfect solution in the perfect time. Okay. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Aries. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.